I'll tell you something. I was going to do this blog in Jared's room. Trying to center. Who the hell? Just trying to center this. How the hell you center it? With the blue wall, but I forgot because Andrea called me. I got distracted. I forgot. I just found out. I'm always the last to know. There was a Justin Bieber party in Toronto. He's from Niagara Falls or around there, or Stratford, I think, where they have these shows. I took the kids and Andrea to see these shows. And his father got engaged. And the father had an engagement party at a place called, a street in an area called the Bridle Path. There's another area called Post Road. I don't know what the difference is. The homes there are $15 million, $20 million. I bought 2. But the house is gigantic. It looks like hotels. That's how big the houses are. It's like the Carrington Mansion. That's how big the hotels are there. The houses are there. Now, I try to get information out of Andrea, but I can't figure anything out. Does Justin Bieber's father live there, or it's a friend of his? Then I heard it's a friend of his house. It's a financial guy, investor in fintech, financial technology, who knows what. Now, of course, I'm always the last to know everything. And I just so happens, I also found out that some people I'm doing business with who are event planners or party planners, whatever the hell they do, they were the event planner of this Justin Bieber party or something like that. And then I found out they invited Jared. He didn't want to go. What's going on in this house? Now, the purpose of this blog is the following. How come I wasn't invited? That's the most important part of the blog. Because then I heard Kevin O'Leary was there. Rob Hervenjek was there. I always get his name wrong. I love that guy. Has a building here in Toronto. He's with Kim, the dancer from Dancing with the Stars, and I'll probably be on there tonight. Mike Weckerly was there, who I know. We communicate online. Mike Weckerly's a big shot. He's like Kevin O'Leary, plays in that league. Kevin O'Leary and Robert Venjek are in Shark Tank, the American show. Mike Weckerly is in the Canadian version, which is Dragons Den, because he's from Toronto. But Mike does business with a lot of players that I know here. And told me he was inviting me to his... he bought a club here called the El Macambo, so I'm going to have at the opening, the premiere. I probably missed that one too already. Why wasn't I at the Justin Bieber party? Now, I told Jared, before any of you knew who Justin Bieber was, I saw him on 17 magazine. When I go to the store, I see Entrepreneur magazine and Forbes and all those magazines. They have all those teen magazines when, like David Cassidy is on the front of them, and Paul Revere and the Raiders. Well, my cousin Bevy used to buy those magazines. And Justin Bieber was on there. I said, who is this? I never heard of this kid. I asked Jared, you know who this kid is? I don't think Jared knew who he was at the time. He was a kid, 16 years old, I think. Of course, now he's the big star. But his father got married, and they had this party at the Bridle Path, which is in Toronto, which is 20 minutes away from where I live. Why do I get invited to these parties? Well, I need a publicist. I needed an agent. Now, look, my agent couldn't book Lassie into a kennel. But I got to get to these parties. Why? You know where I was Saturday night when this party was going on with the highfalutin players that I should be at, with Kevin O'Leary and Robert Venjek and who else was there? I don't know, every Canadian celebrity. I was at a bullshit steakhouse with Andrea and Janet and Randy and Hildy and her new boyfriend. Now, I love them all. They're all very nice. Janet, Randy, Hildy. I just met the boyfriend. I love them. I love everybody. Do you think, where would I rather be? At a bullshit steakhouse with Randy and Janet and Hildy and her new boyfriend? Or at the Kevin O'Leary party? I called it Kevin O'Leary's there. It must be his party. Or the Justin Bieber party. What do you... If I had known the party, I would have gone to that party. Now, there's a film festival here, the Toronto Film Festival, which is like cons. And I used to get tickets, passes, invites, publicist bullshit. Now I just go and they say, oh, you're the guy from TV that let me in. No, I don't think they let me into this party. I don't know anything about it, but I want to be there. Kevin O'Leary, now he's from Toronto. Robert Venjek, and I know people that associate with Kevin O'Leary. I love him. I think he's great. I love everything about him, about money. Now, I know it's an act, it's television, all that bullshit. What's the point of this blog? I have no idea. The point is, the steak was horrible. They gave us a new steak on Saturday night. Look, this blog has no point at all. That's the whole point of this blog. The point was, it's a party Saturday night that I wasn't invited to. That's the point of this blog. Now go to Dave's TV Empire at Rogers.com. That's where all the cash is. That's where we get all the parties. I gotta get publicists. I gotta go to hobnob with these parties. Oh, here's the point of the blog. Jared didn't want to go. Jared was invited. The people that played in the party event, whatever the hell they were doing, said, "Hey, you want to go?" He said, "Nah, what am I gonna do there?" What's it gonna do there? I just saw the news. They had lions and tigers, no bears, lions, and they had cubs. You gotta schmooze. I go to the film festival parties. I don't know what movies are playing. I go to the schmooze to meet people. But it's a certain personality like me. Jared's not that personality. He's a good-looking kid. People hopefully would gravitate towards him. But, you know, David Bronson likes to hobnob and schmooze and talk. And But Jared, waits for the agent to call. David Braun says, I couldn't wait. I started my own company. I produced my own shows. I booked bankroll the television. I can't wait. I need action. Let's go. Andrew considered a slot machine for hours, pulling the handle. 3 pulls, I'm on the next machine. I need constant action. I'm Pavlov's dog. He didn't want to go. I want to go. Why is he telling me after the fact? So I'm letting you know the purpose of the blog. If you get invited to any parties, invite me, please. I want to go. Now go to Dave's TV Empire at Rogers.com, or I go Saturday night with Janet, Randy, and Hildy and her boyfriend have a lousy steak. Dave's TV Empire, well, they give us a new one. So I ended up ordering a New York strip steak, and then they get who cares? Go to Dave's TV Empire at Rogers.com. If you think I know what the hell I'm babbling. Look, we're going to make a lot of cash. I have all the parties in the world. I have the hottest TV products. Any one of them could be the next $1 billion ShamWow, Slap Chop, Snuggie, Blanket, Proactive. $1 billion deals. Get it on eBay. Get it on Overstock. Get it on Amazon. Put it on YouTube. Get my products online so I can bankroll TV. Dave's TV Empire at Rogers.com. That's where all the parties at. And we're all invited, except Jack, because he doesn't want to go to the parties. Dave's TV Empire at Rogers.com. Let's go. And when you see Rob Hervenjek and Kevin O'Leary, I want to talk to them. Dave, I want to be there where they're at. Mike Weckerly, give me a call. I got a lot of deals for you. I'm doing business with the next gigantic app deal called Uber. It's Uber for boats. Mike Weckerly, get in touch with me. Dave's TV Empire, Rogers.com. Goodbye.